Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on distance time graphs. A special puzzle to warm up the brain cells is on the next slide. The answer will be given at the end. Enjoy. What is the meaning of the following? Good luck with it and see how you go. Distance time graphs. Distance time graphs are sometimes referred to as travel graphs. They normally start at a given fixed point and show a relationship between distance travelled and time taken. Consider the following graph. This is a very basic graph here. The horizontal line here represents time, and anything on that horizontal line, basically, it's the starting point. The vertical line is normally distance. It can be measured in kilometres or any other unit, but here we have kilometres. When you see a line here with a slope, that means there's some travelling happening, and another line here, there's also some travelling happening. Let's have a look at the information here on that side. Also, see that line here? Now the time is happening, right? We have time is happening, however there's no travel, so it must be a rest period. The graph to the left is a very basic example of a travel graph. The journey starts at 7 a.m. from some given point. The faint vertical lines between each hour represent 15-minute intervals. The person stops at 8:15 a.m. and rests for 30 minutes at a distance of 10 kilometres from home. The person then resumes the journey at 8:45 and returns to the starting point at 9:30. The outward journey takes 1 hour and 15 minutes. The journey home takes 45 minutes. So, here is the outward journey. There's the rest period, and there's the journey home. Example 2, Dan's walking trek. So here we have time, and here we have distance from home. Some questions. When was the first stop? You can see whenever there's a horizontal line, there is a stop or a rest period, and that started at 1 p.m. How long was the rest period? It was only 30 minutes because the distance from here to here is 1 hour, so that must be 30 minutes. When the journey resumed, how long was it till the next rest period? So the journey resumes here, so between 1:30 and 2:30, so that's an hour between the next rest period. How long did that last? Well, that lasted from 2:30 to 3:30, so it was only 1 hour. How long did it take to get home? Well, from 3:30 to 5:30 is 2 hours. And how long was the total rest period? And it's got 90 minutes because from here to here was 30 minutes. From here to here was 60, so the total rest period was 90 minutes. Here's a slightly more involved graph. This is a graph representing Tom's journey by car. We know it's by car because he's travelling reasonably quickly. You couldn't actually walk that fast. First question, how far away from home was Tom initially? Now that's distance up here, so from there to there is 2 kilometres. So from there to there is 1. So he was 1 kilometre from home initially. How long did it take him to drive home? So he started driving home there and he arrived home right here, and that only took 1 minute. So basically he took 1 minute to travel 1 kilometre, so we know that he couldn't have been walking. It must have been by car. How long did he stay home after he returned? Well, he only stayed for 1 minute from there to there, so it wasn't very long. When he set off again, how far did he go? So if you can see from here to here, that's from the start up to where it says 4. So he travelled for 4 kilometres. When he stopped, how long was the rest? So from there to there, that was only about 2 minutes, because that's a 4-minute interval, and that's up to 6, so that's only 2 minutes. After the rest, how long was the journey home? So from there to there, or from here to here, see, that was 6, 7, 8, 9, so that was 3 minutes it took to get back home. What was the total distance driven by car? 9 kilometres. Because that was 1 kilometre, that's another 4, so that gives you 5 altogether, and that's another 4, so that gives you 9 kilometres altogether. The answer to the puzzle. What is the meaning of the following? Out of control. I wonder if you got that one.